You see, throughout this film, we actually get to see Tim Drake do some serious detective work. He investigates the bomb site, and we see that just by looking around a little bit, he can determine that it was a bomb. He can determine where the bomb was, and we see as he's looking around the crime scene, his true analytical skills. And they even hint at the fact that he may even one day be a better detective than Batman. And he even says that it's his goal to give Batman a real run for his money when it comes to being a great detective. And considering the fact that Tim Drake is often portrayed as being the best detective amongst the Bat family, I think it was really fitting in these moments. And he's so good at being a detective that he's actually able to figure out the identity of the person who set off the bomb. And that person inevitably was Bane. However, unfortunately for Robin, his luck would run out. And this happens when Bane actually finds Tim Drake and he knocks him out with one punch. Now, I will say it was pretty smart for Tim Drake to be able to keep Bane talking in these moments when he is captured, so he at least gives himself a fighting chance. And as he is doing this, we see that he is slowly just cutting through his ropes, and as Bane is about to kill Tim Drake, Tim is able to break free and put up at least a little bit of a fight. And I will say, although this fight was pretty one-sided, it actually felt a lot like a horror film, like Tim Drake running away from Bane, as he is just trying to create more and more distance between him and Bane, as Bane is just smashing through all of those different pipes getting to Tim. And for a little bit, I thought they might actually go down the route of killing off Tim Drake in this moment, especially when Bane actually finally gets a hold of him, because as we know, adaptations do try to follow the source material, as this film was based on the Nightfall comic run. However, considering the fact that Injustice is a literal movie that exists, we know that sometimes they take certain liberties and make certain changes with films. The Flash was not supposed to die in the Injustice film, especially not that early on. So I thought maybe they would go down that route and actually kill off Tim Drake in this moment. Now, I'm absolutely ecstatic that I was wrong and that Bane didn't kill Robin, because that would have been absolutely absurd. And I will say it was a really cool moment seeing how Tim was able to escape and seeing how he was able to actually create enough separation and then dive down into the sewers so that he could actually escape from Bane.